centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Rain. You see almost nothing but a glowing beacon across the lightning-scarred sky, the blackness of the clouds giving way to a beam of light, flickering closer and closer and closer. And as the clouds part and the thunder roars, you see the form of an enormous horse made of flames carrying its familiar dark passenger. The horse alights, and the Lord of the Land, Strahd von Zarovich, dismounts. The thunder seeming more distant, and this strange silence washes over you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get down on my knees. Just like straight up drop.
I mean,
kind of hands out to the side, non-attack position.
I put the gem up my butt.
As humanly possible to be.
I put the gem up my butt.
Yes, Kelsey.
Uncut gems.
Look, that's what Lady Isadora told me to do. She normally doesn't tell me what to do unless it's important, because she knows I won't listen, so...
To be fair, Lady Isadora probably would have said swallow it. I'm saying probably in character would have said swallow.
You watch the tall, dark figure move closer to you, and he sort of scans across each of you. He sees Hector. He makes eye contact with you and just sort of cocks his head to the side, and a slight smile comes across his face, and he just sort of nods.
Hector will do a little flourish.
Imagine, if you will, there is a cat in an old, forgotten house. Now, the owner of the house has declared that the cat cannot leave the confines of this house, but otherwise is free to roam inside it as he pleases. Now, what does the cat do? It cannot leave the house, so it wanders about, exploring the confines of the owner's large house, finds hidden secrets, the best spots to sleep, the places even the owner of the home will not go. But eventually, the the cat gets bored. But one day, as the cat lays there, a little mouse runs across the floor. What does the cat do then? Well, it pounces on the little mouse and kills it and eats it. And for a moment, the cat is satisfied. Yet only for a moment. And once again, the cat finds itself bored. Eventually, another mouse runs across the floor. What does the cat do? It pounces again. But this time, it only wounds the mouse, clawing its leg, but allowing it to run. So the cat chases the mouse through the house. It has its fun, but eventually the game is up, and the cat kills the mouse and finds itself bored. A third mouse runs across the floor. What does the cat do?
Where are all these mice coming from, Lady Izzy?
It does nothing. The cat simply watches the mouse, allows it to explore the owner's house, allows the mouse to find a safe place to sleep, to eat, find comfort. But the cat has been watching the mouse. The cat makes a game of it, entertaining itself by stalking the little mouse. And just when the mouse feels safe, or whenever the cat is hungry, it will pounce and kill the mouse and eat it. And so days later, the cat is no longer bored. Now there are mice running around the house, and the cat has made a game of tormenting, stalking, pouncing, and eating. But never all the mice. For the cat has learned it must allow the mice to roam about a bit, allowing more mice to come into the house.
Very long story.
And he just sort of gestures with his hand. And out from behind the horse, you see a large, sort of gnarled, fur-covered figure carrying a smaller humanoid form in its arms. And it walks up next to Strahd and just slams the body into the ground. And the body just sort of, you see it wince and turn, and as it turns, you recognize the face of Ismark Kolyanovich.
Oh boy, there it is. There it is.
Face covered in blood, hair matted, sweat pouring down, his shirt soaked brown with sweat.
Jesus.
I found this mouse
Oh,
roaming
the mice.
in places he should not have been. I ask you now to choose. Give me Tatiana, and you can have the boy.
Do you know a Tatiana, Lady Izzy? I don't know any Tatianas.
I'm just looking at Irina. This is her brother. I want to look to her and see what she's doing.
At this moment, Irina is shaking. You just see her trembling with what's probably wanting to run to her brother, but not wanting to get close.
I'll take a step in front of her, like blocking her from, like stepping between Strahd and her.
I'm gonna just like hand on her cheek, and kind of lean in. If you don't want to go, it's your choice. I understand. We will protect you. If you want to go, I promise, I swear, we will die trying to get you back.
Your brother
We
would not
won't.
want this.
We would never do this to you, no matter what.
She just sort of nods She doesn't move. He holds his hand out and says, Tatiana, come with me. Keep your brother alive. Come to our home.
Hector turns to Zoot and he's like, I thought her name was Irina.
It's a long story.
Oh,
I'll put my hand on Irina's other shoulder. She doesn't seem to be moving. She's got someone's hand on the one shoulder, Isidora's hand. I'll just have my big ass hand on her other shoulder.
We have the Mardikov's gem. We have information on the Fanes. You can have me. You can have anything we have that you want.
His eyes narrow when he hears the word Fanes.
Sorry,
Damn it.
sorry, Winter. Sorry.
Fucking damn it.
Sorry.
He just sort of cocks his head.
Damn.
Curious. Tatiana.
Zoot, now might be the
We have
time.
your diary.
Zoot, now might be the time to say the prayer to the Fane, the Fane that you got last time. Just quietly, maybe.
Kiro.
My
And he says over his shoulder, you hear him utter a name, and you watch as this massive fur-covered creature leans down and tears out Ismark's throat.
No!
I tighten my grip on her shoulder. I don't want her to run.
You feel her leaning forward as the sort of soundless moan leaves her mouth as she watches this happen, and she drops to her knees. And then the scream comes.
I'm gonna run. I have spared the dying. I don't know they'll do much. I don't know how far they are, but I'm gonna run.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Lady Isadora.
oh no. Oh, no, no, no,
That's
no.
a 19.
Maybe this is good. We don't know.
What?
You said a 19? You just hear in your head, please stop moving.
Oh no.
And you feel compelled to listen to the voice.
I think I had a 19 last time too. He got me.
And you just pause in mid-step, about 30 feet from Ismark's body. Tatiana, I gave you a choice. You see that your decisions have consequences. I am the lord of this land.
From now.
I hear your cries. I can bring him back in an instant if you come with me.
Yeah, but he won't be the same. Irina. He's full of lies and deceit. And he thinks he can get what he wants just by playing with other people's lives as pawns. Your brother would not have wanted this. You know he wouldn't have. If you walk now, it'll be all for nothing.
And Irina sort of looks over her shoulder at you, Zoo. And just through the tears and the trembling, what should I do?
Irina, you are the only guard we have, the only power we have over him. If you give up, then everything is lost.
And you just sort of see her nod, and like a pall of resignation comes over her face. And she just sits back on her knees onto her feet and just keens into the ground, sobbing. And Strahd looks at you, Winter. I appreciate your words, little one. And I appreciate what it is you are holding and trying to hide from me. The wine deliveries to the castle have been interrupted. Bringing that gem back will replenish my stores, so thank you for completing that task. Now, unless any of you have anything you wish to say to me? No?
Plenty of things I'd like to say.
And he turns. He mounts the flaming horse. And with this roar echoing through the sky, he takes off back through the clouds. Now, the remaining creatures that were in the circle throughout all of this have slowly been backing out of the ritual circle. And as you sort of turn your eyes now off the Count as he has disappeared into the clouds, you see that they're all gone. The druids, the sort of wild men looking figures, they've just disappeared.
Is Ismark's body still...
If my charm has lifted, I'm going forward towards the body.
As he takes off and flies away, you feel that sensation leave your body. You're running to him?
Yeah.
Okay. You sort of
I'll
just
also let go of.
see the Irina. Yep.
Yeah,
you
I'll
just
let her run.
see the gaping wound in his throat. Just scarlet all down his sweat-soaked shirt.
Well, we need to bury him.
No. No, we have 20 days.
What do you
If I
plan to
sleep, I have 20 days.
20 days to do what? Bring him back?
10 days, 10 days, 20 days. I don't know how it works. Yes. Yes.
What about Irina?
I assumed she'd rather have her brother here.
Will he be the same?
I don't know. We'll find out. I suppose it's not like I've done it before. I just know that I can.
But they might not be the same. You might be bringing back a monster.
Personally, I'd much rather take that risk and put it down again. For the chance that it will be okay.
That's dark magic, Lady Isadora.
I've done more than my share of dark magic. I'd like for at least once for it to be for something good. And she's, I mean, absolutely just like hands shaking, trying to like smooth back his hair, just like tears on her face.
I'll lean over to, or I'll walk. I guess Willa's probably a little bit of a distance. I'll walk over to Willa and I'll just sort of lean in and I'll say,
What power do you think he's making a deal with on the other side of the veil?
I'm not there.
Yeah, she's in a wagon,
She's in
bro.
the
He's in
wagon.
the car.
I thought she was supposed to show up and save the day. I
No.
thought she was here now.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
You can talk to the air and pretend.
Well, I can talk to your sister then, because I don't want
Yeah.
to talk to
There it
you.
is.
I'll talk to Winter.
Oh, I have gentle repose. I still have one second level spell slot, so I'm casting that right now. I can't bring him back, but I can at least
Gently repose him.
stop anything else.
Okay.
Do you think he's making a deal with Tarachamedes or whoever you made a deal with? Or
No. This is not good. What do we need to do, Lady Isadora?
I need a diamond. That's it.
A diamond?
A diamond. That's it. That's all I need.
Oh, well, those are pretty easy to find.
Esmeralda just sort of comes up. And she sees the body on the ground and just... She puts her hand around your shoulder, Isadora. I am so sorry. What do you need? What can I do?
Time. You need 10 days.
We need...
Maybe more. I've never done this before. I can fix it. I can make it all right. I need 10 days
And a diamond.
and a diamond.
We also need to keep his body on ice.
No, I've done that. That's
Will it decay over time, though? No?
no.
Okay.
10 days.
You're saying it will take 10 days or we need to wait 10 days?
If we can do it before, then we can. I have 10 days, maybe more. I don't know. I have at least 10 days.
I see. Well, it is a day, maybe 1.5 to Van Richten's, and well, we can try there. I do not know if he has a diamond. I also know that the abbey in Kreshk is supposed to be a holy place. We could try that and see if someone there can offer some assistance.
How far is that?
A day and a half, maybe 2.
What kind of stone is the one that I have?
Like the gem that you're holding from
Yes.
it's a
the
large sort of
markers.
green
Is it an emerald? Kind of thing,
emerald-ish stone.
I've sure been looking for a diamond for like 4 months out of game. I've gotten Fucking none.
While they're all crowded around Eastmark, Zoot, you hear a voice tap into your head. By the way, dragon,
Fucking god.
did you like the message I left for you with your friend?
I cast Compelled Duel on the sky.
You cast what?
Compelled Duel on the sky.
Amazing.
I don't even
I don't
know where he is
what
or
that
how he
would. Yep.
is.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing I can do is just raise
yelling
an
at the
axe to the
sky.
sky
Yep.
and just yell, "You can never kill us all!" That's my last spell slot for the day, guys.
And
So
you hear a response
ooh,
to that. And he says, "Oh, but I did. Go to the Dragon's Manor, see for yourself. They are all dead."
Don't forget the two that he had. The drakes. The two drakes he has.
can you give us direction to Argynville so we still know where it is? Please.
Just silence.
Tyler,
Yes.
can I roll a history to see where we could get a diamond?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 21.
A diamond mine.
Thank you, Sam.
You know, just based on the books that you picked up at Wachter House, the things that you've read about the realm since you've been here, it's a pretty good bet that the Abbey in Kresk has if not diamond specifically, has means of resurrecting.
Okay.
That's where most of the stories have been pulled from. You've also got you recognize sort of from Esmeralda and the way that she was talking that Van Richten's been around long enough and has probably seen his fair share of death and dying. He's never mentioned specifically as performing resurrection magic, but definitely has access to people who know how to perform it.
Okay. Lady Isadora, why don't you gather his body back into Lady Esmeralda's cart? We'll head for Kresk. We need to resurrect this Fane, or else everything will be for nothing.
Yeah, what's I can do my prayer now.
Zoot, do
Winter.
your
What
prayer.
do I need to know? The last one was the Seeker, right?
Yes. This
What is this one?
Tyler, I don't have my notebook in front of me. But
I absolutely don't have gentle repose prepared, by the way. I had the spell slot, I don't have it prepared. That's a tomorrow morning thing.
Okay.
Ignore that I cast that. It should be fine for tomorrow
So
morning, but I don't actually.
he gonna be bleeding out and decaying for another
Oh, it's gonna be a gross 24 hours.
14
Yeah.
can I
24
cast? I don't know if it's possible. Can I cast
8
Cure
hours,
Wounds
hopefully.
to at least close the wounds?
Yeah, you can close the wound.
I cast command to command the wounds to close.
Yes, you
Didn't
can.
he like get his throat ripped out? Like
I
that?
literally looked at it and said,
that's not
"Fuck,
just
I
like a
don't
cut."
have gentle repose." And then when I cast gentle repose, I was very emotional. I'm not really thinking straight.
Okay, no.
Because I went through this whole thing when Willa died, but then I died like 3 seconds later, so I didn't really remember it.
Is this the hider if the other one was the Seeker?
No.
Like the children's game?
That would be hilarious, but I don't think so. Tyler, if you could remind me of this one. I definitely wrote it down in my notebook. I just don't have my notebook with me at the moment.
Yes, this is the Mountain Fane.
Yes.
And you would know from your reading that the site of the shrine isn't this rock formation, it's actually the tree that is up onto a little bit farther at the absolute top of the hill.
Yeah.
Is this fane known for anything? Like the last one was known for like foresight, like telling the future, the seeker.
I don't recall.
You know that the mountain fane is more associated with, or mostly associated with death and dying.
Cool. Cool.
Zoot, make sure you make sure your hand is on the tree, not the rocks, okay?
Okay.
Is the tree very far from here?
No, it's about maybe 50 yards from the circle, up the mountain.
All right.
I'll go with you, Zoot, so you have somebody.
Yeah, I'll hold a branch in one hand, and then I'll hold your hand, and then you hold the other branch, and we'll hold hands with the tree and form a little circle.
Sounds great.
You ready?
Yes. Let's do this.
Let's do this quickly while they're cleaning up. Oh, mountain fane, you who preside over death and dying, we pray to you for strength and guidance as we face the end of our lives. Help us let go what is no longer needed and find peace in the midst of change. Guide us towards the light and open our hearts to love. Amen.
What a fucking bop.
That was great.
I look around. Did anything happen? I don't remember exactly what happened last time we did this. Oh, wait, it summoned Willa, didn't it?
It did. It may have summoned a level 20.
Shoot! I don't have any spell slots. I just cast Compel Duel on the sky. See, why didn't you remind me?
It's okay. Hector's not
Because
like,
you
close
wouldn't
to
have
death
done it
either.
either way. So we need to get it done.
That's fair.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, look, if this is hurting Strahd, I'm all for it.
If I told Zoot, hey, remember what happened last time? Zoot would have been like, I don't want to do this.
That's fair. I didn't remember what happened last time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I hope we have to fight a level 20 Hector now.
Yep.
Or level 20,
Good
you
luck.
know, Winter. She has nothing. She just gives everybody shit.
Is that Tyler pulling up a battle map? Is that what I'm seeing?
I'm a
No.
fucking dumbass. I expel my channel divinity to get my level 2 spell slot, and I
Cast
fucking
Gentle Repose.
on him.
Okay, Gentle Repose
Fuck me.
has been cast.
No, it doesn't matter. It's not the spell slot. It's not prepared. Ignore me. Gentle Repose is not cast. I'm
Oh,
like
boy.
repeating every single spell I have to try to make this work, and I can't. Gentle Repose will
Oh,
not be cast for the next.
But
2 hours.
you did remind me that I can use my channel divinity to restore a spell slot, so I will have one spell slot.
I
There you
will
go.
still restore my spell slot just in case, but it's
Yeah.
not for Gentle Repose.
Just in
It's
case
for-
we're
it's for
about to
killing
fight a
Ghost
level
Hector.
20. Yeah. Yo, I won't lie.
Fuck, guys.
Tyler
fuck.
by this time isn't night set probably.
It is. Night is fast approaching.
Yeah, if it's a level
You
20
don't
me, we're
need
fucked, guys.
a battle map. You don't need a battle map.
So
What a bold statement, Kelsey.
Zoot,
I'm
as
trying to-
you approach the tree and you begin your song.
Do you need me to sing it again? I still have it up.
No,
Yes.
you don't have to sing it
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Unless you really, really want to. You do not have to sing it
Oh,
again.
mountain
I was gonna say,
fade.
with the precise melodic line that you used last time, otherwise it doesn't work.
You see part of the tree begins to split open. And you watch as the gnarled limbs of what you recognize the staff that you found at the winery that was being wielded by one of the druids, being used to create these creatures.
Zombies, those druid stuff. I 100%
This
remember
sort
it.
of spongy
I destroyed that
texture.
staff, didn't I?
You did.
I was gonna say, yeah.
This tree looks as if it was the source of that staff. You see these branches, and they have this mottled, spongy texture, and this dark, viscous liquid just seeps from them like a sap, but darker and redder. And you see the base of this tree open. And a tunnel appears.
Ah!
Oh,
Secret tunnel.
Hello?
I'll take a step closer to the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I'm definitely not looking at you guys, so if you want any backup, like, holler.
be careful, Winter. There could be a shadow Winter in there.
I know, but to be honest, I think we'd all rather fight a shadow winter than a shadow zoot.
Yes, you are correct.
Can I do an Arcana check on this?
Mm-hmm. Roll an Arcana check.
That's Arcana is high. That is a 16.
You recognize that the Mountain Fane, because of its connection to death and the sort of immaterial, the world after, you see in this tunnel a passageway, not necessarily to a physical place, but something close to beyond.
Zoot, I'm gonna go in.
We should. I know you like to wander. We should probably get everyone on this. I'll stay here. I'll make sure the tunnel's open. Let's get the body to the cart.
Well, they're
Make sure
getting
it's
the
taken
body.
care of.
I'll stay here. You go help them. 'Cause
You know that I don't trust you to stay here. You're smart. You know that you will walk away. Yeah?
Rock, paper, scissors. Loser has
Okay.
to go.
Fair enough. Shoot.
Best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3.
I just sort of push you towards the cart. I'll stay here. I will. I'm gonna say I'm not going in the hole. I'm not gonna split the party, but I will stand guard by the tree while they get their stuff in order.
I'll go back and be like, not to interrupt. Whenever we finish with this,
There's a hole in the tree.
Zoot and I opened up a passageway, and we should maybe go in it.
Let's put him in the cart and then we can go.
Okay, maybe Irina would like to stay behind with her brother.
You just see
Is
her-
Willa up yet?
I don't know.
Esmeralda's back with Willa, so
You haven't gone to the cart. You don't know yet.
back in the
Okay.
seat.
Well,
Dude's
no,
gonna-
Esmeralda
No, Esmeralda's not here.
up. He's
Well,
my
she
body,
came.
so
She came down
totally
and talked
left.
to you, and then she.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, she totally is here. So
Yeah.
I'm full distracted right now. I'm having a hard time following everything.
Yeah,
that's
so
happening, and I
Willa's
think
just like chilling in the
in-game-
cart by herself. It's fine.
Zoot, will you help?
I'm by the tree.
He's
Zoot!
You're yelling just 50 yards up the mountain.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go get him. Hey, buddy, you're the strongest one here.
Somebody come watch this hole. Make sure it doesn't seal up.
I got it. I can do it.
Somebody that's not Winter. Hector, get your ass
Chris,
over here.
Hector will go over and be like,
Mhm.
all right.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
is unfair. but-
Also, friendly reminder too, Hector's not looking too hot.
I cast Cure Wounds on Hector
Oh, thank you.
as you're passing by.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
we might
oh,
need a few of those spell slots.
oh
I-
shit,
You know.
you're bleeding.
Yes,
Here, let me
Hector is actively bleeding out. Like, he's not
me-
dead, but he's one hit away
let
from
me
death.
let me pull up my spell card so I can remember how many spell slots I have open. I'm also not doing great. I took a big hit as well.
Me neither. I think we're all in
I'm
terrible
doing pretty
shape.
good. I can probably cure wounds. I did not take many hits that battle. I can cure wounds the whole fucking lot of you, as
Okay,
long
let
as all I have to do
me-
is stab in the next battle.
I actually have all my lay on hands, so I'm gonna cast lay on hands on myself.
Okay, I can do. Let's see, where's Cure Wounds?
I have 2 points of lay on hands left.
Okay.
I'm high on health and medium on spells, so like I'm okay. Since I can't fucking cast Gentle Repose.
Yeah, I can do it 4 times, I think. Cure Wounds at first level, if someone needs it. So I'll use one of it on you, Sam.
Okay. How are we doing it? You roll or I roll?
I can roll it
You roll. Okay.
because I have a pretty high spellcasting ability mod.
Roll high, please.
Oh no, I dropped my thing.
Oh, she rolled a 20 on a D8. Guess I gotta heal 20.
Well, that was an 8 plus a
Oh.
5 is 13.
There we go. All right, Hector's looking a little bit better.
I joined another one. I can do a second one too. I don't mind. Let's do a second one.
Okay.
That's a 5 plus 5 is 10.
Okay, Hector looks fairly solid.
Okay.
Hector looks like he could take a couple more hits. Maybe.
Oh no.
Depending on who's doing the hitting.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, let's get. Can Esmeralda bring her cart over here, or?
she's. The cart's not that far away. It was at the bottom of the sort of 2 rings of the hill. But yeah, it's probably, a 5-minute jaunt, maybe 10-minute jaunt down the hill back to the cart. You carry Ismark back down the hill, head to the cart, and Esmeralda just sort of opens the back and looks at Willa, who's still lying there with her hand over her mouth. I do not know what to do with her.
How are we gonna
I'll-
stay with her and her brother? Come with us.
I was just gonna yell in Willa's face to wake up. Can I do that?
Yeah, roll
I'm
in.
putting Ismark in the cart, so I'll drop him down delicately,
Okay.
carefully. My hand's covered in blood now, and I'll just I'll turn to Willa. I'll turn to Willa and I'll just go, wake.
Roll an intimidation check.
Yo, yeah, cast Compel Duel on her, dude.
No, I gotta save that spot, that slot. I gotta pull up. Where's my dice roller? There it is. Intimidation is a d20 plus. So I got a 4 on the intimidation on the dice. Plus 5 is 9. So no, I don't think I'll wake her up.
She doesn't really stir.
Sorry, Liana, you're not playing.
I'll try to wake her up.
Dope.
How are you gonna try to wake her up, Winter?
I will sing the one song I tried to learn on her lute, but I do it so horribly, I make babies cry.
Oh, this seems solid.
Roll a performance check for me.
I'd love to. My performance is horrible. That's a 7. Is it so bad that she wakes up? That's what I'm really hoping for. So
You sing this tune, and it just Esmeralda just looks at you, and and you just hear Irina sort of say, let me try something.
yeah.
And she sort of crawls over, sort of gently moves past her brother's body and leans down next to Willa's ear and just whispers something into it. And you see Willa's eyelids flutter. And she just gently, there's no gasp of air, she just gently, hand still over her mouth, comes to consciousness.
Anything cold? Do either of you have anything cold? Ice, water, anything? Sorry, that's my wake up. That's my good morning to Willa. The either of you is Winter and Willa.
I have a cranberry infused wine pie. Will that help? It's not that cold.
cold. I don't think I have anything.
I'm gonna get up. Is he like near me?
The body's sort of laying next to you in the back of the cart, yeah.
I'm just gonna like look at him and then look back at everyone.
You were asleep.
And then I'm just gonna grab you guys. I'm gonna just grab hands and like jump out of the cart. And I'm gonna start pulling you guys over towards where you guys were.
Whoa, hey.
We have something to do. Hang on. What's up?
We have to preserve the body. I say out
No.
loud.
Wait, how do you know about the... Wait.
You can talk? Wait, what?
We don't have time.
What did you do?
Stand in a circle.
What did you do?
Stand in a circle. Come on.
I will not stand in a circle until you tell me what you did.
I'm gonna stand in a circle and pull Winter with a big hand. Get over here.
Will you stop?
Okay.
Okay, Lisa, she's talking. She hasn't been able to talk before. What's going on?
I need you guys to focus and I need you to close your eyes.
That's a really good point. What happened to your mouth?
Like,
Okay, I gotta focus. You said focus.
Hang on.
Focus.
And you both recognize that you see for the first time that as she's speaking, something is off.
Yeah, Zeus, she's got a dragon tongue.
Is your tongue forked? Is her tongue forked, Suit?
That's cool. Let me see the tongue.
Damn it. You don't want to know now. You don't want to know.
Oh. You broke me.
Why are we standing in a circle? What are we doing? I don't like the people doing things without explanation.
I'm gonna stick out my fork's tongue too.
I'm gonna I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Everyone close your eyes.
What? You have to tell us what we're doing first. What's
You're
happening?
standing here
Close
and
your
I'm
eyes.
going to put the body on ice. Now, can we all just focus and
How
do
are we
this?
going to do that?
With your help.
I've got my.
So Tyler, I'm gonna pull out my spiritual focus, which is my tuning bug. And I am going to cut my hand a little bit with it. And then I'm gonna start barking. I'm going to start murmuring something in a different language, and then my eyes are gonna go black.
Nice.
So I am doing a spirit session right now with the help of everyone, which will take an hour.
That's fucking got it.
We don't have. We don't know.
Where is the thing going to go? Winter is
No, but we opened this thing. We have to.
Hector's
go.
got an eye on it. It's fine.
Yeah, Hector's watching it.
Yeah. Tyler, is anything coming out of the passageway?
Roll a perception check as 8 creatures leap for you.
Fucking damn it!
No, Hector, there's very clearly nothing happening.
24.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing is coming out. It literally just opened. You didn't even see it open.
I just want my laptop to work. My boyfriend's dead, my laptop is dead, everything is terrible.
So Willa, what is the outcome of your spirit session?
Well, we don't have a diamond, so I can't bring him back. But I do think we have some salt and copper. So my eyes are going to return to normal. And I'm going to head back to the cart. And I am going to root around for some salt and copper. And then I'm going to lean forward towards him and whisper
I'm not going to be a part
something
of this.
in his ear and lay the copper pieces over his eyes. And then I'm gonna rub the salt in my wound on my hand. And then once that's done, I'm gonna just press it to his face and just push gentle repose into him.
Yep.
Fucking thank you.
Yep. And you see.
Can you guys hear Tyler, by the way? Is it just my phone?
Stop.
You
Okay.
see
I can hear.
this very. If a dead body could sigh and relax, Ismark's body just sort of takes the energy from your magic and relaxes into this sort of gentle sleep.
Thank you.
What did I miss?
This most. And Blunda, God wants to kill all the people we care about. I guess we're going to go through Thane.
Yeah, we opened up a Fane hole.
Yeah, I'm going to go back up with Hector. Hey Hector, BT Dubs, your cousin, my sister, cannot talk normally and has a forked tongue, but she won't tell us what that's about. So that's fun.
I wish I could say that's the strangest thing you've said about her over the years. But...
Yeah, I know.
Oh well, she'll tell us eventually.
Yeah. Has anything come out of this hole?
Not yet. Not that I've seen, at least.
I think they've been able to preserve the body, so we'll probably try to resurrect him, find a diamond.
Yeah, you all seem to die a lot.
That's an understatement. If I can't leave, can you tell Dad that I'm doing okay, and that just thank you.
What do you mean if you can't leave?
I think that every time we die and come back, there's a price to pay. And Winnie's very convinced the fact they won't tell us the price means that we won't be able to leave here. So seeing as you have not died yet, you still have a chance to get out of here, is how I see it.
I'm not leaving without the two of you.
You have to, though. Like, if you can go back, you at least have to so they know. Promise me, if for whatever reason you can go back but we can't, or I can't, promise me you'll go. Somebody has to go and tell the story.
I'll think about it.
Fair enough.
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
So do you all sort of leave the cart area and come down to the base of the tree? Or are some of you staying up at the cart? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there at the
Okay.
tree.
We're leaving Esmeralda and Irina with Ismark at the cart. The rest of you are coming down.
Yeah.
It's still and quiet around you. The darkness of that tunnel just hovers there in the base of the tree.
Oh, I wish I could say this is the weirdest hole I've ever been in, but
I cast light.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
This was my idea. I'll go first.
Winter, you approach. And as you step towards the sort of dark void at the base of the tree, you're immediately met by some sort of force that pushes you back.
There it is.
oh, good.
I'm gonna walk up to it, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put my hand over it.
Yep.
Like, if I can, like, touch the force. And I'm going to cast light on it.
Yep. The light comes from your hand, but is immediately just voided by the darkness of the passage. And Winter, into your mind comes a familiar voice.
Shit.
Not yet. Not ready yet. You recognize Jenny.
That was. Did anyone else just hear that, or was it just me?
Yeah, it sounded like a small annoying child asking if anybody heard her.
I throw a rock at Zoot.
Ow. Ow. You should have used catapult.
I use magic stone. Jenny just spoke to me. Did Jenny speak to any of you?
Who's Jenny?
She's a friend. An old lady. She's probably older than the Count, or as close to his age. She said not ready.
What does that mean? We're not ready, or she's not ready?
Jenny, what did you mean by that?
You wait. You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Except
I
Harley.
try knocking on the shield on the ward.
Your sort of hand hits it just like you did before. You sort of bounce back a bit.
Hector will try. Does he meet the
When
same
you walk
force?
up, same thing. You just hit the
Okay.
force, and it bounces you back. It doesn't. It's not like it doesn't hurt you.
Right,
It
push
just
you. Yeah, it's just like a
keeps
soft.
you.
Right.
It's
yeah.
preventing you from going into that void.
How did he die?
What?
The Count called over its beast, and it ripped his throat out in front of Irina.
What kind of beast?
I've never seen that sort of beast before.
That's true. You have not.
Tyler, would I have seen that kind of beast in my extensive travels?
Yep.
Ooh,
You know it's a werewolf.
okay.
Oh,
It was a werewolf.
What's that?
Well, it's
the opposite of a werewolf.
We'll be right back,
I-
everyone.
Yep,
I'm magic stone suit again.
that's
Ow. And with that, we're gonna take a break.
that's where I leave the session. So,
Hydrate or dihydrate, everybody.
essentially, it is a human, or was a human. I mean, you're familiar with vampires, yes?
Yeah.
And you're familiar with were ravens because you saw the Mardikovs
Right.
transform
so
in front of you.
It's like that, but with the bite of a wolf. And so then they turn into like a wolf.
Does
thing.
he have any bites on him?
Ismark?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a whole fucking bite, throat ripped out.
Tyler, is it safe for me to say that I can put 2 and 2 together?
I mean, you can roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Tyler, Jenny said to me, wait, not ready, right? Those were the 3 words she said.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not ready.
No, okay, thank you.
18.
Yeah, you know that there has to be a desire to infect from the creature that is doing the biting in order for lycanthropy to be passed from one creature to the other. You have
Okay.
no idea what the internal motivations of that creature who you did not see,
Yeah.
who did this to Ismark, what and whether or not they would want to try to turn him. But that's, you know, that is part of the sort of that's part of the deal. You have to want to infect. It's like being cursed and casting curses.
Hector, do you know how to kill a werewolf?
Yeah, you just use silver.
I'm gonna
I'd assume that
send you a
Esmeralda is
message in your
familiar as
head,
well.
and I'm gonna ask if you have silver.
We all have silver.
I
all have
wasn't
silver.
there. I don't have
Isadora's not
silver.
saying that, but
I gave
Will was
everybody
there.
a civil
Yeah,
tipped
it was
weapon.
before you were. Yeah. before the
No, I
sleep.
know, but I didn't get a silver weapon. I wasn't a part of that.
Oh.
Yeah. I just kind of like hung outside.
I forget. Did we
Um,
ever we silver tipped my whip, and I
Your
also
whip
have the
and your
silver
crossbow
bolts.
bolts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Hector will kind of just like pat his whip that's at his side.
We need to keep an eye on him in case he comes back.
Okay.
I don't know when this portal's gonna open up.
Can we like send her a message or something and ask?
She just said, "Not yet, not ready."
Right. Okay. So then maybe we come back to this.
I mean, we cannot physically. Are you guys not feeling this? Like, I'm pushing up against whatever sort of external forces.
Did you try using your head?
Of course, I used my head. I used my head.
It
Please
doesn't
let it
help.
work.
You pass right through. No,
Damn it!
same reaction as before.
I think we're doing them out of order.
She's standing
just-
there listening to none of this. This fuckery.
I used to have this doodad, these small pyramids like the ones you'd find out in the Terrace deserts, and they came in 3 pieces, and you needed to put the big piece on the pole first, and then the middle piece, and then the little piece. But you had to do that in the right order, and if you stacked them in the wrong order, it didn't make the pyramid right. So I think we need to do the fanes in the right order.
Oh, like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we know the order?
Not this.
Okay. So what's next on the list?
There's only one other Fane.
Next on the list is
We need to go to the Church of Kreshk because they're the only ones in this land who've been able to successfully resurrect someone other than the Count, I think.
Well,
And-
I have a question. Do we want to return the gem? Because it sounds like that'll make Strahd happy.
Well, the issue is we're punishing the Martikovs by not returning the gem. Too.
Yeah, but we
Everyone-
could punish Strahd by not returning the gem, and then he doesn't get his wine.
Can't we just return the gem to the Martikovs and then be like, hey, also this made Strahd happy, so like if you want to make Strahd not happy, maybe you just don't deliver wine to him still, even though you have the gem.
We just found out Strahd gets his wine from them. What if we get
We
them to
already knew
poison
that.
him?
We already knew that.
What if they poison the wine they give to him? What if we poison the wine that goes out to him?
Esmeralda just like looks and is like, vampire.
Yeah, I doubt run-of-the-mill poison would really have any kind of effect on him.
What about holy water?
We'd need to get it from Kreshk.
We can just bless it. We can make our own holy water, right? You guys can do that.
We have a cleric.
We'll have to
Yeah,
go
it's
We
to
fine.
do have a cleric. We
I
do have a
won't.
cleric.
I know you. We're going to Kreshk first if you want my help with any of this.
I was gonna say creating holy water was like 2 in Paladin class at Zoneros.
Yeah, that was the second semester, right,
Oh,
buddy?
now you remember the school name, huh?
Zoot's always remembered the school name. James doesn't remember the school name. But I can create holy water. As long as we have water, I have the ability to create holy water. Which is something that I never really thought about since it's a vampire baddie and I can create holy water at will.
It's fine.
Never put that together.
It's fine.
Good to know going forward.
Would Zoot have though?
Yeah, that's what I
No,
said.
probably not.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, how far, Esmeralda? How far are we from Kreshk?
It is about depending on the weather, 2 days. Tyler checks notes quickly.
I think 2 days sounds like you used to like half a day before last time we were talking about Crash. That's probably like 4 hours there.
Hang on.
You didn't say half a day, Tyler. I'm gaslighting you.
I know you didn't. I know I didn't. I'm just trying to.
I think you said. I think
math.
honestly, you said a day and a half.
Yeah,
I think is what you said.
I'm impressed it can storm so hard in this giant hole.
32. Well, you're not in the hole. 32.
We're not in the hole? I thought we had, like, started into the hole. It's not even letting us into the hole?
We can't
You
get
are
into
outside, just at
Rude.
the base of the tree. So, hang on. Sorry, math. 32. 56. In the cart, you are a day and a half away.
Right.
How far are we from the third site, Tyler? The swamp?
Probably 2 days, because you can't go directly. You have to. I mean, I suppose you could, as Esmeralda is saying all this, you could go directly. You really don't want to, because you'd have to go directly through the woods and off the road, which is bad news.
We also should probably gear up. I know the swamp is. They told me the swamp is going to be the hardest one. I think is what I heard.
I would also say Kresk is, we will, on our way there, we will pass Van Richten's tower, and we can see what supplies he has. Perhaps he even has a diamond. We will not even need to go to Kresk if a diamond is all you need. That may save us some time. That would be about a day to get there.
Good.
All right. Well,
we're
let's
wasting.
go to your racist boss's tower then. Didn't he set a tiger loose?
Great, let's get in the.
Yep.
I'm in
All right.
the cart.
Heading in the cart. Getting in the cart. Heading back down the tree, or down the hill, away from the tree. Piling into the cart. Isadora and Irina are sort of just like cradling Ismark's body in the back. Zoot, you're riding up front. Hector, you're still riding up front with Ez.
Sure.
Willin, Winnie, you're
we can't have
in the
Ez
back.
and two Ises, Tyler. We can't do it.
That's fine.
All
we need is some Oz's.
I need one of you to roll a d20. Who wants to do it?
No.
For this travel
do
to
it.
the tower.
I'll do it.
Wolves.
The 14.
Wolves! Let's see.
Okay. Everybody roll a perception check for me.
There it is.
Is this vision based?
Vision and hearing, I would say.
So is that a straight roll
Yeah.
for me? That's a shame. I mean, it's a 9. It's okay. I'm pretty distracted. I'm really not paying attention.
The dirty 20 for me.
Hector got 18.
Ha! I'm better than Hector this one and only time.
24.
Zoot.
Sorry, I'm making.
Okay.
What is this check?
Perception.
Perception. Thank you. That is 23.
You all of you except Isadora, you're in the back and not really paying attention to anything. And Winter and Willa, you just kind of hear this from outside. You're inside the confines of the cart. You just hear this groaning on the side of the road. And those of you who are outside driving, you just see a man sort of sitting by the side of the road, just rocking back and forth.
I hate Barovia.
Moaning. just sort of tattered rags. He's just sitting there. He's maybe 30 yards ahead of you at this point on the side of the road.
Hector will turn to Esmeralda and be like, should we stop and see if help?
I do not think so. I think we should keep our distance and hopefully just keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't make any sudden movements as we pass by.
If we are in the cart, can I rest? I would like to sleep and get all of my spell slots and health back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would also like to sleep.
Okay, so I would say
Isn't that
Esmeralda's going to be driving the cart, and she would ask that one of you keep watch, at least for part of the time.
I've been awake, like sleeping the whole game.
Mhm.
So actually, I guess she's not hurt at all. So I can go hang out with her.
Okay.
I can climb out and just say like, Hector, go get some rest. I'll take over.
So Zoot, you're actually on the top of the cart now because you're a little too big to be in there with everybody else. Just curled up, spooned on the top of the cart. Hector's getting some sleep in the back. Winnie's getting some sleep in the back. Willa, you're up front alone with Esmeralda. Ayo. And Isadora, you're in the back as well. So those of you who are resting will, over the course of this sort of, it's probably about a 10 to 12 hour trek back up the road. You will get a full long rest.
For the few hours I'm not sleeping, I'm trying to talk to Irina and comfort her and explain to her about my spells and try to get her to talk about her childhood and keep her mind off things for the few hours that we are just chilling by her brother's dead body. I'm gonna try to keep that as not suicidal inducing as possible.
You've covered him. I mean, he's under a blanket. He's with you, but he's also not, just head lolled there, face while you have to. And he's under a cover. Willa put the copper pieces over his eyes. He's
gently reposed.
His body is gently reposing. But he is in there and he is present. During your sleep, those of you who are taken by slumber hear that familiar voice, each of you slightly different. Hector, that of your mother. Zoot, the familiar voice of Tarachamedes. Isadora, Savnok. Winter, the old voice of, well, it's not your father. And each, in their turn, speak to you and ask you one more time. Let us help you. Seek our aid.
Fuck you.
Is this for anyone to answer or just Isadora?
Yeah, this is, each of you are sort of hearing this in turn.
Hector would ask, how?
And Hector, the voice of your mother, cuts through your dreams once again and says, all you must do is ask for my help, my son. Just ask. And I can give you powers beyond your wildest imagination.
But how? How did you get this power? Where have you been?
That is not for you to concern yourself with.
Hector says, okay. Help me, please.
Good. It is done. And in return, I will come to you one day. Zoot, do you respond at all?
Yeah, no, in this dreamscape, in the dark, whatever sort of mist or fog that I dream in, I will say to the voice,
I am the Earl in your shadow, Terracomedes. I have prayed for wings, and you have granted me flight. I have prayed for peace, and you have given me passage. Everything I have asked for, you have delivered, and I am ready to help you in return.
You hear the voice come through. Good. That is all I have wanted. You, my champion, are the most powerful creature in the realm. Together, we will destroy this count and raise a new Dark Lord to preside over the land of Barovia.
I knew it was some Davy Jones shit.
And you wake up. You wake up as the cart sort of lurches to a stop. Esmeralda has pulled up next to this sort of old, worn out looking
Tower! Tower!
It's so pretty.
James RPG art on Patreon, y'all. James RPG art on Patreon. He is.
It's me. I'm the James.
fucking
I make the
amazing.
I make the art. Yeah.
Follow him. Patronize
Let's
him.
kill the racist guy who
Tyler,
owns it and move
Tyler,
in
can I make-
here. And that's it.
Tyler, can I make a history check about towers?
Yes.
Great. Dice roll.
History or Arcana, whichever you want.
Sure. It's more like, so I got a 19 plus nothing, so 19. But seeing a tower is just, something is firing in my head, memory of towers and visions. And I just need to know if it's lining up, if I'm seeing something, some deja vu. Because I know for a fact, even though I don't have it in my notes, that I was presented a tower in a vision before.
The tower that you saw in your vision was far larger than this.
Ooh, okay,
and
that's
sort
all
of
I need to know.
on a cliff overlooking a hill. When you were flying out of Castle Ravenloft and sort of seeing the castle from a distance from the air, those are the towers that sort of come to mind when you think about the ones that visited you in your dreams.
Okay.
This one is much smaller.
It is a stepping stone tower on the path to the big tower.
And Esmeralda sort of steps out of the cart and kind of steps down from the front and snaps, and the horses disappear.
Did we long rest, by the way?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And she sort of looks at all of you and says, okay. He's probably not here. In order to get inside, there's always some sort of ward on the doorway. It changes every time. I do not know what it will be this time, so I'm hoping with all of us here, we can work together to figure it out as quickly as possible, because he puts these stupid fucking puzzles up and I am... And she just sort of groans and says, so please come and help me with...
Is there a puzzle?
This.
I can
I
see
love
puzzle.
a puzzle out of character. In character, Isidore is furious. Out of character, puzzle is my favorite thing in the world.
And she brings you to the door. And maybe...
Just as long as it's not Picross. I can't do Picross. For some reason, my brain won't let me do Picross.
As long as it's Sudoku, right, James? Right? Right,
Yeah.
buddy? Right?
Yeah. I love me some Sudoku at the table.
We did a escape room in a box last night. It was a good time. I managed to solve one single puzzle that Allie couldn't, which is a big accomplishment for me.
And brings you to... this doorway.
Is there any chance we could get a picture of that in the Messenger or Discord? It's blurry for me. Oh, it's a clock, isn't it?
Yeah, so the doorway looks like this. And when you go up close,
Ooh,
you
it says
see
something.
this.
I
Can you read that?
Can you read that, Tyler? The words are blurry.
Okay, sorry.
One must know.
One must
where-
know the truth of life. The truth of life is.
42.
69.
Hey!
Can you scroll up so we can see the thing above it? One must know the truth of life.
Can I do an intelligence check?
Yes.
To see if I'm even smart enough to begin handling this.
Yep. Roll me an
Because
intelligence.
I may just take my own break.
Oh!
Are you kidding?
James was like, I have to pee.
I was
He
hoping
was like,
that
I'm about to check out for an hour.
Pseudo roll a 7. He's dumb anyway. He doesn't have to worry about the puzzle. I can just tune out.
Oh,
work on my flow chart. No, apparently Zoot has picked something up.
I imagine like the Zach
about this.
Galifianakis
Yeah.
gif, just the numbers.
Alan in the casino.
Through me.
Yes.
So with that sort of Zoot, you look at this, and with a natural 20,
Oh my god.
you
2
just
minutes. 2
you
minutes
just
to solve the riddle.
well, Zoot, you've been working really hard on your letters. And you see those sort of figures at the top, and you, because you've been working so hard on your letters, recognize that they look like halves of letters. And as you sort of start to put them together, you realize that it spells Khazan.
This is cousin.
And the second that Zoot's voice says that name,
Oh my! To
I'm
enter.
so
for
sorry, Tyler.
Gold,
Can you read that
yeah,
again?
so gold lettering appears above and below the text that was there
241. It's 241.
and says, to enter,
241.
one must know the truth of life. The truth of life is for one to hate.
241.
2412.
Oh, good point, Zoot. Fuck me.
You obviously need to learn your letters more.
Well, you know what? There are only 3 hands on a clock usually, so I was looking for the 3 numbers.
Wait, but hate rhymes with 8. Two, 4, 1, 2, 8.
There's only 3 hands on a clock.
Are there hands on this clock, Tyler? Or is it just a clock with the letters?
There are
and
no
words?
hands on this clock.
So
Yeah,
just
Wyvern-born clocks have 8 hands, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll touch them in order of
Amazing.
2, 4, 1, and then pause for half a second. If nothing happens, touch 2.
Okay, so Isidore, you reach out and you touch what?
2, 4, 1. I pause for half an extra second and then hit 2.
In that instant, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
That
Sorry,
wasn't
guys.
right.
But we do know we poked the times. That's good.
Dirty 20 for Hector.
Okay.
21, baby.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 plus 5 is 25.
Nice. Zoot? Winnie?
Is this not a group check?
No,
Can
no,
it be a
no.
group
This
check?
is an individual
How are we making
check.
it a
Oh
group check?
boy.
Hey, Tyler,
Yo.
can I use my natural 20 to yank Winnie out of the way?
No.
Okay.
Is this, you said this is a dex
Dexterity
save?
check. Or dexterity saving
Okay,
throw,
great.
yep.
Yeah. So I have danger sense. So I'm glad I have danger sense.
Oof.
So that's going to be 16 plus 1 is 17.
Okay. Winnie, what'd you get?
5.
Okay.
I want the record to show I've never made any of my deck saves.
So Winnie, you take 24 points of damage. Everybody else
the-
takes 12 as bolts of electric lightning just sort of erupt in this sphere around the group of you.
Wait,
Tyler,
do
can I ask if
think
it happened after I hit the 4, 2, 1 or after I hit the second 2?
It happened after you sort of completed your attempt and removed your hand from the
Jesus.
rest of the last
Cool,
time.
cool.
Wait, so I
Okay.
still get damage if I got a natural 20?
Yeah, you succeed, but you take
So-
half damage.
Take half
Yeah,
damage.
I did so well.
You
All right,
did.
12
You
damage.
succeeded so well.
Thanks.
So well.
So did you try 2, 1, 4, 1, 2?
2, 1, why?
Well, it says to enter 1 must know the truth of life. So there's a 2 and then there's a 1.
Does everyone want to back up like 30 feet, 40 feet?
Yeah,
I've got
I
plenty
don't.
of health.
I
I'm
do
fine.
not have that much health.
I've got
left.
plenty of health and plenty of dex. I'll guidance myself before I do this too.
So it would be 2, 1, 4, 1, 2.
Okay.
But I don't know on that. I haven't thought this through.
I mean, I will say, do you? I'm so sorry. I'm so out of character for this.
Mhm.
Zoot, do you know what Kazan means? Does that have any meaning to you?
Yes, Kazan is the word that is written on this post.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Tyler, can I make an intelligence check on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, no, Zoot already made one, didn't he?
Well, Zoo made an intelligence check before the reveal, so I would say that now there's a
What did we
it's
try
different
already?
circumstances.
What
Well-
number?
Tried 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2.
Would it be an investigation or
4,
would it just be
1,
straight intelligence?
2, 8. 4, 1, 2, 8.
It seems strange to me that one would be rhyming and the others would be the actual numbers.
Throw us off, perhaps?
Oh! If you look at the half letters, you could read it as a V, double I, V upside down. They're getting upside down. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh, unless it's half. Hang on. That might be potentially an X.
It was a KHAZAN.
I threw it in the messenger too. If you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Just got to that.
Tyler, is it investigation or straight intelligence?
I would say intelligence.
Okay, that's a 22. Straight intelligence.
You can put together that the truth of life is kind of key to this.
4128. Hang on. Looking at it in the thing, I'm gonna hit 4128.
Yeah.
I'm moving back.
Isadora touches 4128, and the electricity stops. The
Suit wins again.
clock mechanism sinks into the door and begins to turn, and as it turns, you hear the gear work of the lock shifting, and the door opens. And Willa just saunters in because she said 4128 before any y'all, and no one listened to her. just like this.
She solved the last puzzle too, Anna. You gotta be confident in these puzzles. You're on it.
I'm actually like really bad at puzzles when I'm like in real life, but since this is on the internet, I think it's better for me. It's less stress.
So you all enter slowly. And the first thing you realize is this is tight quarters. It's a pretty worn out, run down, maybe. There we go.
Battle map.
Worn out, run down interior. Crates and things strewn about. You get a sense that whoever lives here, Van Richten or others, they haven't been here in a while.
Is Irina staying with the cart, by the way? Is somebody out with the cart?
Irina is back with, it's just Esmeralda has come in with you.
Perfect. I mean, I'll follow her lead, but can I start investigating? I'm looking for a diamond, and I could not care less about anything else.
Okay, yeah, roll an...
Like, if I find something else, I'll pick it up, but like...
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Is this site... it doesn't matter. 11. 11 was my lower roll.
Okay.
It was my first roll.
You sort of see this floor strewn with debris and these crates, and you're kind of piecing through them, and you see this in the middle of the floor is this 5-foot square indentation with these 4 pulleys attached to these iron chains that stretch up through a hole in the ceiling above. And as you notice, the pulleys are attached to these ropes that run through them that are held by these static clay statues. But nothing else really catches your eye in this room.
Are there stairs up, or is it just the pulleys as a way to get up?
It looks like that center indentation and those pulleys are some sort of elevator. And Esmeralda kind of steps forward and just kind of gestures at each of you and says, okay, well, there is room for maybe 2 of us at a time.
All right with
Me
you.
up first?
Which of you? And she just kind of looks back and forth at
I
Willa
meant
and Isadora.
I meant Esmeralda. She knows the place.
Okay.
I feel like she should be the first one up, regardless of who she goes with. I don't actually care if it's me.
Okay, so Willa, you hop on the elevator with Esmeralda, and she just says, "Up." And as she says it, you watch the clay statues sort of creak into motion and begin pulling the ropes and in time with each other and raising the platform. And you and Esmeralda ascend to the next floor. And she just kind of steps off quickly and then back down. Okay, who is next?
Does this thing go down?
Oh, send it down, and the clay, the statues kind of just pull back down.
Right, but when the platform went up, was there a down?
Lowers. No, it's just stone underneath. It's just a flat flagstone.
Okay.
I'll drag Hector in.
Oh, good.
I feel like we should leave Winnie, who's the smallest, with the biggest.
Isadora
Just in
and
case.
Hector.
You know.
Trying to average out the weight.
Yeah, no, I meant the physical battle stats.
Oh.
You need to command them.
Up. Go up. Up, please. I was not listening. I will be honest. I was dissociating, thinking about the dead body in the car.
And
Travash.
they raise, and the 2 of you land on, maybe. Land on the upper floor. Esmeralda just puts a foot on the elevator and says down, and they pull it down. Zoot and Winter?
They saved the best for last, Zoot.
I was just gonna fly.
Go. You should fly then.
Yeah, you want to get on my back?
Absolutely.
I thought you'd say yes. Let's go.
And
Fuck you, statues.
the 2 of you fly up and meet the rest of your party.
I'm not dealing with this strange statue stuff.
Wizard magic.
Did you know, Winter, that I am the most powerful creature in the realm?
I always thought you were the most powerful creature in the realm.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that.
Okay.
And it's thanks to you. And our Lord and Savior, Tarachimedes.
Again, I've never met that person.
What? You remember Tarachimedes? He goes way back. You, me, Tarachimedes.
When we have to murder Zoot. Winter's gonna have a bad day.
We're not murdering Zoot. What are you talking about? We're buds.
Yeah,
Like
it's
half the
great.
shit I've made
Until
is
he
for
tries
Zoot.
to raise a demon to take over Barovia.
Look, we are a team. We are a team of 6 heroes. Willow, Winter, Hector, Zoot, Isadora, and Tarachimedes. 6 heroes.
We'll work on it. How about that?
And Esmeralda just kind of looks around and says, okay, I think if we are going to find any sort of diamond, it's going to be at near the top. These lower floors are probably deserted.
To the top, Zoot!
So Zoot and Winnie sort of fly through the holes all the way up.
Got wings in here somewhere. There they are.
There they are. The beautiful wings I made you.
Oh! Oh! I haven't prepared because I didn't prepare yesterday. I have locate objects. I can find a diamond.
And Zoot and Winnie, as you enter that, you fly up sort of through this trapdoor that just swings open with a push as you fly up into it, and you alight onto the floor of the top level of the tower. It just reeks of mold and mildew, but it shows that recently someone was probably staying here. You're not sure how recently. But there's a bed, a chair, some bright tapestries covering the sort of otherwise rotting wooden walls. Okay.
I'd like to do what I do best.
And you see here the sort of pulleys, the top of the pulleys that operate the elevator. There are a few chests strewn about the room, some crates, and a desk with a chair.
I would like to cast Locate Object for a diamond. No, I don't have Locate Object.
Okay, I was like, I didn't think you did.
I'd like to investigate the room.
Roll investigation check.
It's a 24.
Okay. You see standing next to the desk, there is a suit of armor. Standing stiffly at the side of the desk, and there's a slight glint as your eyes pass over sort of visor of the helmet. And you pass onto the desk. You see the book that you saw in the Blue Water Inn.
Rictavio!
That a certain
Rictavio's
elven
book.
bard was scribbling in feverishly.
Yep.
Lies open on top of the desk. Zoot, are you investigating at all, or are you standing pat?
I don't know why we're here except to deliver Esmeralda.
We're looking for a diamond, Zoot.
Now, now say something. We can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What happened?
Oh, fantastic! My monitor's dead. Tyler, I would love to cast Locate Object for a diamond, please. I cannot roll anything. I don't know what the spell is because my monitor is dead, but I was reading it right before it went dead, so...
Got it.
I think I can do it.
How far does Locate Object go? 100 feet?
1,000 feet.
Oh, yeah. Very, very clear beacon up at the top floor of the tower.
I would love to go get that motherfucking diamond.
All right, so while Winnie is explaining to Zoot why they're even here, while she's also investigating the room, the rest of you make your way up to the top floor using the elevator 2 at a time. Congratulations, you've made it. Isadora, you sort of see the beacon in your mind's eye that's sort of behind the visor of the armor that Winter has already located and pointed out to you. Who's gonna go and get the diamond from the armor?
I'll get it. It's Stop, Sam. Stop. Stop.
As you reach and lift the visor, nothing happens. The visor flips
Son of
open,
a bitch.
and sunk in where eyes would be if someone was in the suit of armor are two small, but they are diamonds.
I will take one. I think we've lost Lady Isadora, but I will then proceed to say, we got one.
Esmeralda just sort of looks around.
Is there any other cool stuff in here that we can take? Oh, is that a
Just was-
chest by the bed?
Just so we're on the same page, why do we need a diamond?
To resurrect Ismark, the true love of Lady Isadora.
But after we deal with Strahd, right?
No. That has moved up now.
But if we bring Ismark back, then he's just gonna die again when we fight Strahd.
Potentially, yes.
So hold the diamond until then, and
No,
we don't
we
have to
need
use it twice.
Well, we need to use it once to get him back up. But there were 2 diamonds in there. Maybe we could take both with us.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just
but
didn't want to be greedy. But, I mean, I'm about to loot this guy's stuff anyway, so I guess we can take the second diamond.
should we be stealing from him, Esmeralda? Are we allowed to take this stuff?
I mean, there is, and she sort of gestures around. She's like, the diamonds, I will pay him back for. I will explain why they were needed, and otherwise, though, there is not much here. And she sort of gestures, and as you look around the room, and Winnie, you rolled pretty high on your investigation check, there's not much here. There's maybe a couple days worth of rations, some parchment, that book, but
Pull in
otherwise,
the chest.
you open up the chest, and as you approach it, there's this sort of lavender scent, and you flip it open, and inside there is a sort of somewhat decomposing head
Yep.
of
Yep.
a humanoid figure.
As soon as you said lavender, it's like,
Wait, is that Esmeralda? Is that him?
She just sort of looks over and just like rolls her eyes when she sees what it is. No, that's not him. That is probably someone who he was trying to get information from at some point. Perhaps they knew something about some sort of monster he was fighting, and he wanted to be able to, I don't know, ask them questions at some point later on when he got back.
You're near Argynvost. Do you think this guy was a follower of Argynvost?
I would.
Is it possible?
Anything is possible, but I would say probably not.
We should still take it to be sure, in case.
Can I take the book?
Yeah, you take the book.
I take the head.
And Zoo takes the head.
Is there anything I can take?
You got the 2 diamonds. You got a pillow, some blankets on the bed.
Parchment? There's
some
parchment?
That's about it.
No.
I'm gonna try using my lay on hands on the head.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Good, you get
Bad
the bad one
cycle.
out. Yeah.
Bad cycle.
Bad cycle.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll try again later.
Smart.
Yeah.
Hey, Zoo, want to jump off the edge and fly out of here? That could be pretty fun.
No.
No?
I'm just kidding. Get on my back.
You sort of exit out the side door and onto that scaffolding that.
All right, on the count of
surrounding
3.
the
On the
tower.
count of 3, we're gonna jump off, and we'll both yell Terracomedes as we jump off. It'll be real fun. All right, you ready? 2, 1, Terracomedes!
And
fly over.
Zoot and Winnie fly off the tower and land. The rest of you can make your way back down. Either do you want to use the scaffolding outside, or do you want to take the elevator back down?
There's a scaffolding. I'll just take the elevator.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the elevator.
Okay, so 2 by 2, you make your way back down.
I'm gonna ride it with Hector this time, though.
Got it.
And
No,
I'm
we
gonna,
got
like,
2 diamonds.
I'm gonna
got 2
take
diamonds?
a
Good.
moment
Did
to
anyone
talk to him
die?
if I can.
No, we're all alive.
So, Willa and Hector are... Hector, I gotta fix it. I don't know why every time I put your token on, it's so small.
He's so tiny.
Willa and Hector, you are sort of able to have this moment alone on the elevator. Willa?
I'm different.
Yeah,
I made a
see that.
deal. In my dream, I made a deal.
Oh, wait. You made a deal in your dream?
Yeah. I
I did
came
that
back and my tongue was different
too.
and I just feel more powerful. What?
Hector sticks out his tongue. Is my tongue forked?
What, did you make a deal too?
I don't. My mom started talking to me in my dreams, so
What? Your mom hasn't been around in like forever.
I know. So I was really excited that she started talking to me in my dreams. So and she said she could help, and I asked how, and she said just ask for it, and I said
what-
okay, and so then
wait, stick out your tongue. Let me see. I look at it and how's his tongue look? Does it look fine? I mean, I guess Tyler would have said if it was forked.
Probably.
His is not forked. His is
Do you
fine.
feel any different?
No, should I be feeling different?
Yeah, you should. I feel really different.
I don't know.
So
Here,
does that mean
maybe like I don't take damage from falling anymore. Let's test it out.
No.
She goes to the edge of the elevator.
I don't know. Tyler, can I roll investigate to like investigate him?
Yeah, sure. Or perception, whichever you prefer.
Perception's fine.
Okay.
19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Yeah, nothing's different. Hector's Hector.
I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
do you think
Maybe
they'll-
something else will happen. I don't know.
okay. Maybe it wasn't your mom. Did I mess up?
What do you mean?
By doing this, did I mess up? Like,
I don't think I'm the person to ask that. I mean, you seem fine. Besides the tongue.
I think it's kind of cool though, right? Like,
No, it's weird, but like it's cool.
but like cool. I don't know. I just feel stronger, different. And I'm just if I can't go back, you have to take care of Winnie.
I mean, she already asked me to go back and tell your guys' dad I'm not leaving without you guys. So
Yeah. I'm just worried that if we do get back, what if time moves differently here and it's already gone?
I mean, we already know that time moves differently here.
Yeah.
So he might be. But there's no sense in worrying about that now. We don't even know if we can leave. We don't even know if we will leave. We might die in the process.
I mean, I won't. You saw how cool I was, that like future me.
That's true.
I'll die then.
But yeah. Like I told Winter, just one step at a time.
But you made a deal too?
I don't know. My mom said she could help me, and so I asked for help.
Okay, and she didn't help you. Some mother
I don't
figure.
know.
Like,
What do you mean, mother figure? It was mom.
Why would Has she been magic before? How would she? Anyway, I'm trusting this to you. Cannot tell Winnie. She will freak out.
I mean, doesn't she already know about the?
No, but she knows about my tongue, but I don't know if she knows about my dreams.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She knows
Okay.
about the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
but not about the deal.
I won't say anything.
And then I'm gonna assume we had a secret handshake for secrets. And I'm gonna like
Woogity 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 woogity.
yeah, we're gonna oh. I thought it was on fire for a second because the fire was moving and I was like, good thing we're leaving.
Yeah, you both, with your handshake, reach the bottom of the elevator of the tower and walk out to meet the rest of the party and come up with a plan on where you're going to go next. And we will take a break. We'll take a 5. We will be back. Everybody take a little bio break. We'll be back at 9:36-ish and see where they're going to go.
We have a diamond!
Oh, wait, hang on. No.
We have 2 diamonds.
No, you're behind the token. There you are.
We have a diamond!
You got 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds.
We have 2. Can I please have both of them? I only need one right now, but
they're
I need
big
to save
enough.
the other one.
Hope they're valuable enough
if you ask
for
nicely.
Revivify. Gotta figure out.
Yeah.
Right.
They're worth 499 gold pieces.
Yeah. I think it's only 300. Isn't it only Revivify?
It's
only
500.
5?
Gold pieces.
I think it's 5.
All right.
boy.
Although,
Here,
dude,
you know what? Now,
if you want me to
here.
bring back a
I'm
dragon,
so stressed.
I'll need
Here.
1,000.
Now, you want to borrow a diamond? Here, just borrow my engagement ring.
Hey.
you.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Tyler, will that one work?
Quick
Will
break,
that one work?
and we will see y'all back very soon. You've arrived at the base of the tower. Esmeralda's sort of waiting. You have 2 diamonds of
Winnie has 2 diamonds.
yet to be determined value. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Tyler, can I make a religion check or any sort of check to see if I have any idea of if this spell will work better in a church or if I can just do it right here?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Give me a religion check.
Yeah, that's actually not what I'm great at.
What?
You're a cleric.
Religion is an intelligence stat, okay? You know what? It pisses me off every fucking day. That was a 12.
Church might help, but, you know, ground's good. That's what goes through Isadora's head.
I mean, here's the deal, though. It's not a church for my god.
I was gonna say, it's not a church to Corellon.
Corellon, yeah.
Corellon,
it's a church
sorry.
to the Morning Lord who I, like, low-key worship. He's, like, one of my necklaces, but he's not my main god. So if I'm doing it, we have no other reason to go to Kresh, right? Like, there's nothing else taking us there?
No.
Might as well give it a try here.
Are we sure? Maybe we should go to Kresh.
You know what? I save it here because it would be less time the body has to decay.
Okay. I mean, it's been gentle reposing, so it shouldn't be, but you're right.
The body has like 10 days. Yeah.
Again, if we bring Ismark back, and we get on the road and we fight Strahd and bring back the Fanes, and then Ismark is just killed again, then we'll have wasted a life and we'll have less diamonds. If we wait, we lower the chance of Ismark dying 2 painful, gruesome deaths, and then we don't have the ability to bring him back again.
If we think we can kill Strahd in the next 10 days, that's true.
I have full faith we can kill Strahd in the next 10 days.
Oh, boy.
Or 12 sessions.
Explain to me.
Cough.
I thought it was 14.
Explain to you
me
how.
exactly how you expect to kill Strahd in the next 10 days, or I will do this spell right now.
Okay, I will explain to you exactly how we can kill Strahd in the next 10 days.
Before you do that, Zoo, what if I could promise to bring back a dragon for you?
That was part of the plan.
Yeah, but like I can actually do it now.
Yeah, so step 1 is to make our way to Argynvost, which is nearby. That's
Yeah.
the manor, the grounds where the Argynvost following lived.
Okay.
Step
By
2.
at least a day, I believe, if not more.
We
Yeah,
gotta get to the. We gotta do the 3rd Fane because thanks a
Step
lot, Lady
2.
Isadora. You gave up our entire thing. You were like, "Hey, Strahd, what do you want? Here's all of our things."
Linda, I cannot tell you how much I do not regret a single thing I said.
Step 2, we resurrect the great dragon Argynvost.
Hector's just watching all of this back and forth, just like.
Argynvost is a powerful dragon who fought Strahd once and lost, but he'll fight Strahd again with our help, and he'll win. Step 4, if we need to, there's a bronze door somewhere we locate.
Okay, I'm going to crouch down next to the body, while Zoot is talking.
What does the bronze door have to do with anything?
Step 5, there's a necklace, I believe. Step 6, there's a book.
A necklace, a ring. There's always
Try to
some
pour
kind
a
of
little bit of
jewelry
water.
involved.
The cape is red as
On his
blood.
neck, clean it off.
I don't know why she's
I'm
doing
trying
this.
to make
She doesn't
sure
she doesn't
it's
have the diamonds.
semi-healed.
I have the diamonds.
Right, I know. I'm prepping things here. I'm cleaning off the wound. I'm, trying to
The
put his head up
11th
on
day, we find the tiger. We
fabric.
use the tiger. We bring the tiger. Argynvost flies the tiger to the castle.
I'm going to look at Winnie and just put out my hands.
Wait.
So what
You know
about
where the
this
tiger is?
castle with Argynvost?
I'm waiting. I don't say that in character. That's out of character. I'm just looking at her.
So by the 10th day, we should have the book, the door, the man, the necklace, the blade. We'll have killed both the Fanes. Argynvost will fly us straight to the tower.
Not killing
I'll
the
drop
Fanes,
Strahd off.
We
we're
kill the
resurrecting them. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm
Well, you
not
asked for my
you
plan,
again.
and that's my plan. I've laid it out
No,
clearly.
it's not your plan. We
It'll
can't kill the Fanes.
Isadora, I'm gonna pop in your head. I'm just gonna say, bring him back.
Tell your sister to give me those fucking diamonds.
Oh, Winnie,
Huh?
diamonds.
What
eat
about
them.
Can
Put
we
them.
have
Eat
so we can
them.
bring back Ismark.
Put them in your butt.
Oh, do I put them up my butt? Is
Yeah.
that...
Can we have them so we can bring back Ismark?
Yeah, that's why we came here.
Yeah.
But you know, I understand you want to sacrifice everything and everyone.
Excuse me,
Mark?
not everyone. I specifically told Irina she had to do nothing.
I
I would
know, but,
gladly
like-
sacrifice myself. I would not put anyone else up to that.
Just be careful, is what I'm trying to say. That's all.
I wouldn't
I-
ask you to do anything
I know you
that
wouldn't,
would harm you.
but I also know you would give yourself and everything you could possibly to do the right thing, which sometimes isn't always the right thing. And we get emotional and we get passionate, and I understand that.
What is the right thing, not the right thing?
Shut up! Shut up, Hector!
I'm just saying, if we have 10 days and you've gentle reposed it, whatever that means, I assume it's some wizard magic that keeps the body from decaying. If we have those 10 days, we should wait it out, because I'm just saying, if we bring him back in 10 days, if we bring him back today, it's the same thing, but we might know what we're doing in 10 days. Whereas right now, we are bringing him back to join us into the unknown, in which he may die again. Almost certainly.
I
If
mean,
I die
he
in the next
lived
10
for like
days, none of
20,
you can
30
do a
odd years.
thing.
What makes you think he's gonna die in?
I just have a feeling.
What happened to your 10-day plan that included us defeating Strahd?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can bring him back 10 days from now after we've defeated Strahd, and he'll have it his odds are more favorable if we focus on the mission and we don't get distracted.
Not if I'm dead. Because I don't trust you to do a single thing afterwards.
You really don't think we would bring him back? In 10
Not
days?
you. I mean him.
That's fair. Well, just be careful. We can't undo anything that we've done. That's all I'm saying.
Hector grabs his sword as she says that.
I give you the diamonds. Do you need both of them, or could I hold on to one possibly?
It should only take one. I don't know if either of them are enough, but
I'll
whatever
give
I do,
you
the other
one
one
if
will
you
be
need the
alright.
second.
Hey,
I'll give you
Tyler,
the one.
can I appraise the diamonds?
I was just gonna take both of them and hope that one of them, I'm
gonna give you one if you're okay with that.
I
And hold
probably
on to the
know what
second one.
diamonds are worth. What should I roll for it?
I would say it could either be just a straight intelligence check,
Or
I don't know.
I'm
Give
a
me an
thief.
give me
What
an
am I doing?
give
I'm a
me
thief.
give me a give me a
History?
give me a
Yeah.
nature check. They're gems. They're of nature. They're of the natural world.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 5. We could. Yeah.
Mhm,
So,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
They're
Here, I'll
worth it.
wow, they're so
I'll do-
shiny.
Intelligence check.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Diamonds.
That's a dirty 20 on the a 17 on the intelligence.
There's one of them is probably big enough to do it.
So we use that one.
So how much diamond do you need, Lady Isadora, for this?
500 gold worth. A
Yeah,
motherfucking big one.
Yeah,
You're lucky that Barovia, everything is inflated. Let me just say, based on the size of these diamonds.
Are diamonds just cheap in D&D? Because they're not in real life.
I mean, do you realize how much
Well, no.
500 gold is a
I was
lot.
gonna say adventurers just have a lot
Yeah.
of money.
Yeah.
It's not that things are inflated, it's that adventure rewards are inflated as hell.
You'll try this one. Try the bigger one.
Okay. I mean, I'll look at Irina. I imagine she'd like to be here and would probably be helpful to have her right here.
Wait, we need to have a contingency plan. In case he comes back a monster, we have to destroy him. Promise.
I will not stop you. But I can't promise I'm going to do anything to help.
You're not going to help fix the problem you made?
Real quick, I just did some number crunching, and based off of how much gold is worth per dollar in D&D terms, a diamond that's 500 GP worth is worth $142,500.
Jesus Christ!
It's a very large diamond.
So yes, it's a very large diamond.
Not
D&D
really.
economy is a
Diamonds are just
bust, yo.
really, really rare in Barovia, so even the smaller ones are worth a lot.
That's a good point. Does the
is
worth
it
of the
worth-
diamond change in where you go in the world? So it's like
I
you
mean,
go to a
yeah. If the book only
The
says
economy
500
is
worth
tanked.
valued at 500 gold, where
That's
is
so funny.
500 gold is worth different things in different places. So
I'm now picturing like one guy in the world, like an underworld, like a peddler who like you pay, and he's like an appraiser who's like got certification and everything, but you give him money under the table in a tiny diamond, and it's like, oh yeah, this diamond's worth 500 gold pieces, and suddenly it works for your spell.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I got it professionally appraised. Here's the certification. He said it. You know, it'll work.
just saying, that's all the book says.
Amazing.
Are we doing it?
I mean, I've said my piece. Winter. She can make more of a plan if she wants, but yeah. I'll make sure he's got some rolled cloak under his head and tried to wash some of the blood off, and I will hold the diamond in one hand and place it on his chest and hold the holy symbols on my neck in the other and start to pray to Corellin and cast Raise Dead.
All right.
Zoot, have your axe ready.
The one with the silver.
That's a good point. These Barovian spells, like the hand turning into a skeleton, this spell could totally just like.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
This is the first time that any of you have attempted resurrection magic in Barovia. Remember,
Period.
up until now, those of you who have died and were brought back by forces outside of any of your own power, right?
Ready.
Resurrection works differently here.
Fuck. Can I ready something? I'm gonna ready,
Well, it's not even about that. It is due to the wall of mist trapping this realm. It is far more difficult to bring a soul back once it has left.
What if 2 people try and bring a soul back?
So, Isadora, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh, wait! Take a bardic inspiration.
I was just going to use my group assistance if
It's
you
a
fail.
D8.
So, you guys remember
You
that
gotta
group
give her
assistance
before she
point?
rolls.
Inspiration
You can give
and
group assistance before roll.
Yeah, you got my group assistance on this one.
Can we give her multiple? Can we give Nell multiple group assistants or only one per roll?
Just one.
Okay. First roll was not great, guys. Second roll was better. Willa, how much is your inspiration?
8.
Can I have guidance to myself? Does all of that stack? Okay, Willa, that was good. 23.
You feel the magic leave your hands and transfer into him. And you just hear his mouth is closed, but from the gaping wound in his throat, you just hear a low, sort of moaning howl emit.
Like a howl like a dog or like a howl of pain?
Like a howl of immense pain.
Oh, yep.
And it doesn't stop. And it grows louder and louder. And it seems like you awoke something, but his soul is not completely returned to his body.
Jeez.
Is the howling still happening?
Yes.
I'm trying to move as close to him as I can on top of him to prevent an axe from taking his head off.
That's exactly where I was going.
The body isn't moving. It is still lying on its back. His head is back. The wound on his neck is just emitting this guttural scream.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds fucking simultaneously. I mean, it's an action. It's an hour though, so I don't know how long I've been doing this. I don't know what point in the hour we're at.
After to cast Raise Dead.
Yeah.
This was the end that took the hour, and at the end of the hour.
I want to try to cast Cure Wounds. I'll try to cast Bless. I'm trying to see if I have anything else.
Spend every spell slot before the battle starts.
Yeah, Willa.
Yeah, I will go to fucking bed after this, Zoot.
Tyler,
Fuck off.
can I try to send a message to him?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come back?
I have removed curse. I'll cast that.
And you just hear, Willa, in your mind, this screaming of, please, gods, please. Make it stop. And the words just repeat over and over and over.
Are they in his voice?
It's, I mean, you would recognize it's just in Willa's head, but it is
Zoot, I'm gonna jump in Zoot's head.
Ismark screaming.
Okay,
Zoot,
it is Ismark.
Zoot, I'm in your head right now. Don't say anything, but we need to get Isadora off of him. He doesn't want to come back.
I will just quietly sweep up behind Isadora and try to pick her up and into the air off the body.
Winnie, I'm going in Winnie's head. Winnie, grab Arena.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna look over at Hector as well, and I'm gonna do like a head gesture to Hector, like, get over here, help me get her off over the howl.
Hector's like slowly undoing his whip.
Yeah.
So Zoot,
Like trying not to,
I
to
need-
cause a scene.
Zoot, I need you to make a strength check, Isadora, against Isadora's.
Hey, Hector, you want to help me on this?
Take a bardic inspiration.
Oh, cool. I'll take a bardic inspiration. You can also help me, Hector, with group assistance, which is just like a free inspiration point.
Sure.
That's a 13.
All right, I got I have to pull it up on OBS. Oh yeah, that's me figuring out my damage. Funny.
Holy fuck!
That was,
You win.
that was me figuring out my damage earlier. Hold on.
He
So
divine smites.
Yeah, Isadora rolled a 13. Zoot rolled an 87. Her arms just rip off from her body.
Honestly,
She's now
no.
just a torso.
She would not notice.
Sam, with the group assistance, I got a nat 20 plus my own strength is 3, so 23.
Zoot, sort of in one quick motion, just grabs and bear hugs you from behind Isadora and pulls you off of Ismark's body.
Yeah, I mean, she kicks and screams, but she goes.
Can someone grab
And
the
the
other
howling
one,
is
Arena?
just continuing, and it's getting louder.
I can't
and
take it.
louder
I'm so
and
sorry.
I'm
louder.
going over to him. I'm gonna. Yeah.
I gotta. Yeah, we gotta.
I gotta
I
kill-
stab him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stab him. I'll do
You
it.
need to go away because this is gonna hurt you if you.
I'm carrying her out of the room.
No. Hector, get Winnie and take her away. Now, go.
What?
She
I'm
hears
assuming I'm the-
voices when things die.
I mean, I've been hearing the screams nonstop
Okay,
already.
I'm just gonna go up to him. And is Arena gonna stop me, or is she? What is she
Just-
doing?
She's just sitting there, just like
Okay.
like if you could see someone go like completely catatonic, that's
Okay.
Irina right now.
Can I reach out and cast sleep on her?
Sure.
Tyler, you better upcast
I was gonna
that.
say,
You
yeah,
better
she's.
upcast the
Wait,
fuck out
on
of
who?
that.
Isadora or on Irina?
On Irina.
Okay, I just need to pull up her stats. Yeah, go ahead.
Um. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23. 23.
That's not high enough.
What?
That's not high enough. She's got way more hit points than that.
Fucking lot more.
Okay. I'm gonna just tell her close your eyes.
And she does. I mean, she.
I'm gonna sing very pretty lullaby. And I'm gonna put my hand over the wound in his neck.
And as you do, you feel vibration. The sound is so loud coming from that wound. It's literally, you're feeling the waves hitting your hand.
I'm gonna cast inflict wounds.
Okay.
Yeah. $24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's a course.
Um.
The AC is probably pretty low.
Ooh.
The police have discovered that we are trying to resurrect a dead body.
I'm trying to find a. Hold on. Dice roller, because I only have. Three. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Who's doing that?
Who do you think?
James.
That's a 22 damage.
You feel the magic leave your hands and shoot into the wound in his throat, and you just watch the blood sort of gurgle out from this gaping hole, but the howl continues, and it honestly seems like
Oh my god.
it had
I
no
shove her
effect
aside.
other than
I shove her
agitating
aside
the
and
wound.
stab the heart. I shove her aside and stab the heart.
It's auto crit. It's a corpse. So
Just with this is with my silver tipped
Mhm.
thing. Is he still screaming?
yeah.
Oh my god, what have we done?
I'm gonna go to Esmeralda.
Zoot, take the head off. I don't know
I'm-
what to do.
No.
I'm useless right now. I have kind of put
Holding
all
her.
my strength into like
I'm
I'm
going-
sure that
Give me
Isidore is
actually,
like
and
throwing
I would
third
s-
level
This is
spell
not
slots at
so-
me at this
great.
point.
I would say
This
give
is
me.
not
It's
great.
been if we're doing this in sort of rounds. So Isidore and Zoot, give me another contested strength check to see if Isidore can break away.
Fair enough. If anybody wants to give me another group assistance, if they got
That's a
it.
14 from me.
Do you want another bardic inspiration? You didn't use it
I
last
mean,
time.
I did not use it last time, so I can
Willa,
still
I'd
use
say
it.
you were distracted by casting inflict wounds at this point.
Oh no, I was just reminding him that he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the bardic inspiration.
No, I have the one from the first one because I didn't use it. I got a
yeah,
20.
just not recast it.
So it's a D8.
1d8. Yep.
So it's 12 plus 7 plus 3 is 22 this time.
Okay, you're still.
Thanks, Willa.
She's fighting
I'm
more,
gonna-
but you're still holding her. And Esmeralda just sort of looks and says,
What do we do?
what? And she sort of runs into the cart, and you sort of hear her like throwing things and banging and slamming from inside the cart as the moaning just continues to get louder and louder.
And I also
And
on my
she-
turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Z.
Sorry, I was gonna say, can I also I don't know. I guess it depends how far away I'm carrying her away. Because I was trying to just get her, basically, like, get her out of the room, grab her, and move her as far away as possible. Because I knew they were moving in on
I mean,
the body.
you're not in the room. You're outside. So you're outside the base of the tower, sort of around the cart. And,
Then
yeah.
I will cast as a bonus action Compelled Duel, which if she does get away, it means she's gonna have to make a save if she gets more than 30 feet from me.
Okay.
So basically, that way, as a fail safe, if she fails this save, it's a Wisdom save.
Hey, I'm good at that.
It's true, you are a cleric.
Go for it, Lady Is.
I'm only a half caster, so
That's a 25.
okay, yeah.
Yep.
Well, at least I tried, but I'm still holding her down.
Yeah.
And Esmeralda just runs back out from the cart and says, I've never seen this before.
He's in pain.
Can-
He wants it to stop.
Can anyone take a curse away? I don't have anything.
Remove
Wait, I thought you tried that already. didn't you?
I did. But I don't know when it happened when Zoot was trying to grab me. I cast Cure Wounds first. I would love to cast Remove.
Is that a
Cure.
touch spell? I'm looking.
It is. Yeah, it's a fucking touch spell.
Yeah. So Esmeralda has said out loud,
Zoot! I can do it! Put me down!
Okay, I'm gonna put her down. Her pain.
All right.
You go into the room if you want.
Back up and drop down and try to cast Remove Curse on him.
Not gonna like what she sees. I mean, remember when you run back in, it's like they have like stabbed him and carved him up, and they're destroying the body.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
You
You
inflicted
stabbed him.
wounds.
Sir. Oops.
and Isadora, as you run towards him, and the screams get loud, the moaning gets louder.
Okay.
You
This is a hell.
throw yourself onto him, and with your hands, you send that remove curse into his body, and the howling stops.
Can I check for a pulse?
Willa, you reach down, and there is the faintest. Like, you have to check like 10 times.
Upcast Cure Wounds twice at level 3.
Shit.
Okay.
That is, fuck, that's good. 20, 35 hit points.
Yeah, he doesn't look any different. Whatever that was has allowed him to come back, but the wound in his throat is still there.
Is he a vegetable?
He is unmoving, silent. You can't even see the rise and fall of his chest. All you can tell is that there is the faintest sound of a heart beating.
Tyler, I'm gonna climb out of the caravan.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk over to a space and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna trance and I'm gonna try and dream.
Okay.
You need a dream pie for that? Because I've still got some.
My
Oh,
God.
thanks. No, I'm good. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and trance and I'm gonna try and connect with my dude. Gonna connect with my guy.
My guy.
My guy.
There's no answer.
I'm gonna hop up. I don't know if this is allowed, but I'm gonna ask you as DM. Would I be able to hold Isadora's hand and hold his hand and act as a connection so they can say goodbye? And I'll do it with Arena as well.
You could. Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back in. And I am okay. Isadora,
What?
he's dying.
He's
But
all right right now. He's all right right now.
no, he's not. I could barely feel his pulse. Listen, I need you to listen to me. I don't have much time. Listen to me. Arena, listen to me. And I'm just going to like reach out my hand.
I'm pulling away from her. I'm not letting her touch me.
Do you want to say goodbye or not?
Give me one night.
No.
If he dies before then, he dies before then. You'll have lost nothing.
Isadora, it's too late.
Give me one night.
He's not going to survive.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't want to do whatever I want in the morning. I just want to give you a moment to say goodbye.
I don't want it.
Arena, do you want to say goodbye to your brother?
And she sort of like, her eyes just unblinking look like past you, and she just shakes her head and looks at you, Isadora, but looks through you. And just kind of vacantly says, can you save him?
Maybe. One more thing I have. I don't know if it will be enough, but I can... God. There's one more thing.
maybe is good enough for me.
He doesn't want to be here. I asked him.
I'm looking at Irina.
A soul cannot come back to the body if it doesn't want to. He doesn't want to, Isadora. You're prolonging his pain.
I would rather spend an extra 12 hours in pain, know that my siblings and my nieces and my nephews and my friends had every chance they could.
Well, what if he doesn't want that?
Then he'll come back. He can walk out into the mist and die again for all I care.
Irina just looks at Zoot, and then looks at Esmeralda. She asks Esmeralda if this is a safe place. And hearing that it probably is as safe as anywhere in the realm because of the magic that Van Richten has put around the tower, she asks Zoot to bring Ismark back inside.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You all need to end this. My brother and I will be okay. I will stay here. You hear the sort of strength coming back to her voice a little bit, as she looks at Esmeralda and says, you will stay with us and you will help him. You will use all of your skills and we will fix him. He is alive, and that is good enough for me. But you all need to end this. If you don't, all of this has been for nothing. All of his pain, all of my pain. So just go and fucking kill him.
We will. You have my word.
And she just like collapses and hugs you. Zoot just falls into you.
He's killed a lot more. And he'll pay for all the bodies he's left behind. Especially Lunda.
And you just hear from Irina, who?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And just he squeezes you one last time and let's go. So figure it out, where you need to go, what you need to do. We will be here. We will be safe. Come back if you need us. I can talk to you, and she sort of looks at you, Willa, and you can talk to me from anywhere, yes?
Yeah, I can.
We'll get him.
Keep us informed of your movements when you can, and when you do, I will let you know how Ismark is faring.
Well, let us not waste any more time. We'll get him.
Esmeralda,
and-
can we borrow your wagon?
Yeah, that too.
Isadora, as I'm like packing my stuff and putting my battle axe back in its sheath on my back and everything, I'll say, Isadora, do you want to stay here with them, with him?
No. No. I'm coming with you all. Of course.
I'll walk over to you, Lady Isadora, and I'll kind of like help you up if you'll let me.
She kind of like lets you pull her up. She doesn't really react much one way or another.
And I'll just say, the ground is no place for a lady. You're gonna get your dress all dirty, and I'm gonna have to clean it again, and I'll just complain about it. How you should have wore pants in the first place. But we gotta stay focused, right? We got a job to do.
Yeah.
And we gotta do it.
Yeah.
He's alive, and now it's time to make Strahd pay.
Yeah.
Plus, you're gonna get really dirty sitting on the ground any longer. So think about the silks, if nothing else.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have a
I
card.
guess we'll be going.
You have a map. Where to?
Kelsey, where's the second Fane? The third Fane, the last
We
Fane?
have one more Fane, and she's in the swamps. I need to check to see if it's on the way, if Argynvost is on the way. Because Argynvost could be a good ally if we had a way of reaching them. We need to resurrect that last Fane, and then if there's an order to this, we go back to the Yester Hill one, the mountain Fane, because we could not enter the tree.
Are we? I don't know this, but is the third Fane, which is actually the second Fane in the right order, is that Fane closer to Argynvost, or is this Fane closer to Argynvost?
Tyler, which one?
I won't make you roll a history check. So, while you were traveling last time, you passed a turnoff on your way down all the way to Yester Hill that said Beretz. And you know that Berez was the village where the swamp now resides. That's what the Mardikovs told you. So you know that there's a turnoff. Whether or not Argynvost is also along that path, you are not sure.
Okay, so we've got a rough idea of where the closest thing we might think it is where. And that turnoff was on our way here or on our way to the third Fane?
So on our way here.
You've no, on your way to the hill.
To Yester Hill, yes.
So you've kind of gone. If you can look at the map. If you look at the map, I can kind of. Oh, you can. Can you see my mouse? You can see my mouse, right?
Yes. It's kind of digitally,
or I can ping,
pixely.
right? I can ping.
Yeah, you can ping too.
Ping.
Or
okay, so Yester Hill. You see that?
Yes.
All the way in the corner.
Yes, on the left.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you were there. You've then traveled back up the path past the winery to Van Richten, who is here.
All the way up there. Okay.
Yep, that's where you are now. And you remember, as you were coming down this road from Vallaki, there were two turns.
Intersection.
There was one here at the Luna River and one here.
Can you ping those?
Oh, sorry. So you know that this turnoff at the Luna River takes you down towards Beretz.
Kresh or Beretz, right?
Beretz. Kreshk is up north. Kreshk is up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up.
But we want to go to Kresh. It looks like
No,
Kreshk is
we
closer
don't need
than.
to. We don't need to go to Kreshk anymore because Kreshk we were going to use for the revival of Ismark, which we seem to have done.
Okay, take Kreshk off the map. And where's the third Fane? Kelsey?
The third Fane is near in Barrettes, in the swamp of Barrettes.
Great, so is Argynvostal. Let's go.
We also need to pick up that light sword.
Do
That's
you know
down
where that
south.
is?
I'm pretty sure that's down south west. If we have the map with the like drawings of the things we're looking for, I'm pretty sure the sword is southwest.
It is.
That's where the picture was, but does that mean that's where the sword is?
Yes, from the fables we heard.
Yes. They were accurately put where at least the fables said they would be.
Okay.
Okay. One thing at a time, I guess, then. On our way to Barrettes, and then we'll stop for Argynvostal as well. Sound good? Resurrect this third Fane?
Resurrect the fourth Fane. Argynvostal, that's the fourth Fane. The secret fourth Fane.
Get in the cart.
Okay, I'll get in the cart. Have I told you about Tarachamedes, by the way?
Yes, you have.
Preaching the good word.
He's very powerful.
I'll get in the cart and I'm going to sleep. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to go to sleep.
All right. As you head down, I want one of you can choose who to roll a d20.
Not me. I rolled last time.
I'll roll.
Okay. Hit it.
4.
Big 4. You take the path, the northern path, over away from Van Richten's back towards Vallaki. And as you hit the crossroads, they're completely deserted. Sound of the woods begins to fade, and a sort of strange silence. The woods are typically alive, but this silence is deafening. And as you feel the fog around you begin to encroach on the cart, the smell of death fills your nostrils. I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
How many more things is this guy gonna kill?
21.
14.
18.
19.
Zooty Zoot. You're muted, hang on.
There we go. That was me bringing up my dice roller. Got a 13 on the die. Ignore that 15 modifier. 13 plus what?
Con.
So 16.
Okay. You all sort of shudder as this like vile stench fills your noses and makes you all cringe. But you all sort of keep it together as you see the sign and make the turn down towards the swamp of Barrettes. And you see in the mist, there are these shadows that just sort of come up to the edge And you see from the mouths of these shadows, they're breathing this sort of green fume, this noxious gas that is filling your noses. But you're able to sort of ride through it. And the shadows don't follow. They seem to be sort of huddled around this intersection of these two paths. And as you move away from them, you begin to hear the sound of the woods once more. And as you make your way down the path and you look off, the woods sort of clear, and on your right, up on the sort of crest of a hill, you see, maybe, a large manor with a statue of a dragon out front. Half of the wall is crumbled, but the turrets still stand. The fog sort of lays in front of the old house. In the distance is Argynvostholt. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
This is where the fun begins.
What a game!
Oh boy.
They Strahd, ladies and gentlemen.
We got Ismark and Strahd and Argynvost and Esmeralda was in there somewhere.
Nell, you're gonna have to do a whole new song now.
Sam got a new feat. What's Sam's new feat? Sam promised himself over to some god, right?
We don't know.
We're gonna find out.
Skulker.
I already basically have Skulker.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's already there.
Gloomstalker.
Gloomstalker.
Just about.
All right, y'all. Anybody got plugs? Everybody doing okay?
Why would you do this to us?
I feel really evil.
You feel really what?
Evil.
Why? You shouldn't feel evil.
I just feel
I should feel
bad.
evil.
You shouldn't. No one should
None
feel
of you
bad.
should feel
Y'all made
evil unless
great
any of you had...
in-character fucking choices tonight. It was great. Thanks, Jeff.
Sad. I just want him to be better.
Probably killing him would have been better, Liana. You probably were right.
Who's got pluggity plugs?
We all have feelings.
Anybody?
Tyler, no one has plugs. We all have trauma.
What's the after game care thing where you do the like?
Everybody want to give a compliment?
Yeah.
Okay, we can popcorn compliments. Do we need that tonight? We can do that.
There's this like
I'm gonna shout out Liana for making amazing and incredible in-character choices tonight. It was lovely. It was wonderful. It was exactly what Willow would do.
It was
being big sister.
I'm gonna shout out Kelsey for 0.5 seconds after I said this is it. It's angst time, for her making me break and smile and laugh because she's the sweetest, most caring, most loving character and plays her very well.
I'm gonna shout out James because Zoot is like low-key my favorite character. Like, he's just zooting around and just like, I don't know, he's so fun and he's just living his best life. And you are so good at role-playing him. Like, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, he's a dragon, man.
He's purple.
It's the purple
even
light today. It's the
purple.
purple light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the hue light.
I'm gonna shout out Sam for that really good Winnie Hector conversation where we had that real talk about what if moments. I feel like you answered exactly how my cousin would have answered, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a good interaction for sure. I'm gonna shout out Tyler, because he just keeps me guessing. Like every single time, I'm like, I think that I know where this is going. I'm like, oh nope, maybe not so much.
Barovia, bitch.
Barovia, bitch.
Did anyone shout out Liana?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
shouting out Liana a second time.
I think everybody's been.
Liana
shouting.
gets 2 shout outs.
Nell didn't get a
I was
shout
gonna say
out.
Nell
I'm
didn't
gonna
get a
shout
shout
out
out.
Nell because of all of y'all. They suffered tonight and they did it
Oh my
so
God.
fucking well. In character the
So
whole
good.
time. So good.
What a night.
What a
What a
night.
night.
And
It
at
was
the end of the
so
day, they cast the first resurrection spell that y'all have done and succeeded?
Maybe.
That's a strong praise for what happened.
I mean, he's got
You
a
know what's
pulse.
crazy?
That's something.
It
Like,
maybe worked.
He
This
went
is
from not
so-
having a pulse to having a pulse. It took
That's
a little
something.
route to get there, but
I really regret stabbing him.
do you? Do you though?
Yes, now that like we've moved to like the side of like we're gonna play this out, we're gonna try and get him back because I just couldn't take the screaming anymore and I felt really bad about it.
Mhm.
But I was just like, we need to put him out. And the fact that it didn't work and then we went back on it just makes me really uncomfortable. Like I
The
tried
fact-
to kill this man.
The fact that I went off screen, grabbed my big battle axe, and came back because I went,
Ready to
okay, it's time for me to
decapitate him.
chop his head off.
Yup.
And now it goes, I lay on him since you can't chop his head
Literally
off.
saw what was about to happen. You didn't even say anything.
I said nothing.
Yeah.
I was just ready. It was my next
I saw
move.
the prop. I saw the
It was
prop.
my next move was to chop the head off of Nell, and Isadora knew Zoot like that. It was great. It was great.
Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are fantastic. Watch First Class. Watch Rule Benders. Watch
John's campaign
John's campaign comes up next month.
Oh,
Apply
John's
for it,
campaign's
you
in
tell us to look
September.
for Players, it's gonna
For
look
2
great.
months. Lich
Fuck,
campaign
is it not
starts.
August yet? Jesus Christ.
I think
So
Lich
some-
campaign starts
starts
next month,
in
and Steven's
August.
campaign starts next month.
Steven starts next month. You can't watch Kelsey's campaign because she's on Discord and doesn't want anybody
I'm
to
too
join.
afraid.
Just message her and tell her that she's great anyway.
Yeah, still do.
Because you
Yeah.
all know it's true.
Yes.
We have a Jeff Bridges in our game.
Oh boy.
And
Bridges.
he's got the body of a polar bear and the head of Jeff Bridges.
That's
See,
amazing.
the shit that Quelmar has got going on, it's always on your toes, always keeping you guessing. Yes, download your Master's Toolkit. It's the best, especially when it works as it did this evening, and will continue to. I hope. So yeah, if that's all we have, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We will see you back here
Sunday?
next Sunday because we are playing once a fucking week. No matter how many of these these folks I have, if it's 1, if it's 0, it'll be a bottle
Tyler's
episode
gonna
with
solo
yeah,
play the
I'll
game. It'll be
just
like a Zelda
NPCs,
solo adventure.
just NPCs the
I
whole
really
time
wanna see- I
talking
just
to
wanna
each
see
other.
Tyler try to like
I'm
RP all of
sure.
our characters.
And that's just
There is
like
fan fiction.
see, but that's all it would take is like y'all to just not be here one game and Strahd's dead, the realm is saved, decisions are made quickly.
I'm so excited we're weekly. It's like beyond. I ran upstairs to Rachel when you made that announcement, Tyler, and like screamed and bounced around the room. Like just going back between last week and this week and having so little time and being able to like stay in it and know what's
remember
happening.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's really nice, ain't
Oh,
it?
it makes a world of difference. Oh, it's so good.
So we will be back Sunday at 7:30 Eastern. Until then,
Keep rolling those
Keep
dice.
rolling.
hey, keep on the dice.